a swim and I'm hungry. Would you like to be my breakfast? You are my sunshine, I am my sunshine. You make me happy.
No matter how many of these YouTube videos we watch, how many times we see the person who called the police report something that we know after watching the video isn't true. They claim the person, the subject of this investigation, said something or did something that we know never occurred, was never said, was never done. Why don't those people get prosecuted? They almost never get prosecuted. Why? I can tell you why. And it's because, well, the first reason is the police need those people. They need people to be calling. It doesn't matter what their motive is. They need to have the machine fed on a regular basis because the machine is a beast and the beast is hungry. So those folks feed the beast. Oh, but the second reason is something that I don't think a lot of people understand, and that is if you start charging the people who are feeding the beast, what's that going to do to the beast? It's going to starve it because the beast relies upon people calling the police. And from a prosecutor's perspective, you know, people get pretty anxious when they see things that lead them to call the police. They get nervous, and that's going to mess up their memory. It's going to change their perception of things. So prosecutors, probably rightly in large part, are hesitant to charge the informant with providing false information just because the prosecutor would be sending the message that, yeah, we want you to call the police, but you have to make sure you get it 100% right. If you call us, like we encourage you to do, but you don't get everything perfect, we're going to throw your ass in a cage. You know, that could happen to any one of us. So prosecutors are really careful when it comes to prosecuting people based upon the information they give to the police. And the police have the obligation, the onus is on the investigating officer to know what the hell they're doing. They have to know how to conduct a proper field investigation. Now, just because many of them don't, they don't want to penalize the informant for the shortcomings of the officer. And whether you agree or not, those are the reasons. Is there anyone who'd like to guess where police officers can find the answers and how to conduct a proper field investigation? Does anything come to mind? Does anything stand out above the rest? In fact, it's just one paragraph. One paragraph out there in the ether somewhere that if every officer would just read one paragraph, they would understand how to separate the wheat from the chaff. So why do they make it so hard? There are 3 simple things that an officer can do to test the steadfastness of the caller's resolve, as well as the veracity of the information. Ask if they are willing to testify under oath, if they are willing to fill out a written statement, and whether they want to proceed with the complaint. It can take as little as 30 seconds to separate fact from fiction, given that a liar will want nothing to do with testifying in court or documenting their lies on paper. How do I know this is going to work? How do you think I know? Why? Oh, wait a minute. Here's the paragraph immediately above that, and I think it'll tell the full story. Bear with me.